Karen's latest mission to destroy my life began at sunrise, which is impressive considering she usually wakes up at 11 a.m. to scream at squirrels. I was outside repairing a fence board when she marched over with a giant binder labeled "Violations to ruin his life." She smacked the binder down on the fence so hard a chicken 3 houses away fainted. She claimed my fence was 1 millimeter too tall, according to her newly written rule that she approved, voted for, and apparently invented while brushing her teeth. I asked to see the official HOA stamp. She proudly flipped to a page and pointed. She had printed a potato with lipstick and stamped it everywhere. "It's certified," she hissed. I told her to step off my property unless she had real authority. Turns out, authority in her mind means the ability to shout louder. So she whipped out a megaphone she'd bedazzled with HOA Queen and declared an emergency neighborhood meeting. Attendance: her, a raccoon in a trash can, and a confused Amazon driver. She demanded the driver vote yes on tearing down my entire fence. The guy voted no and drove away. The raccoon abstained. Karen screamed that the election was rigged. Not done with her morning insanity, she brought backup. The HOA board, which is just her husband, who looked like a broken soul wishing for freedom, and her cat, Mr. Whiskertons, who she insists is the treasurer. The cat tried to eat the binder. Probably the smartest one there. Karen pulled out a tape measure and shoved it against the fence. The problem? She held it upside down, reading centimeters like miles. "Your fence is over 60 feet too big," she shrieked. I corrected her math. She accused me of math manipulation like it was a federal crime. When logic failed her, again, she called the cops claiming I was constructing a military base. So when the officers arrived and saw a fence board, they politely told her to stop wasting emergency resources. She lectured them about neighborhood security until one officer pointed out her binder still smelled like a potato. She tossed it in the air dramatically. The wind carried the pages straight into a puddle. The cat peed on it. Her husband shrugged and walked home. With no audience left to torment, Karen yelled that she would file this with Washington and stomped off, only to fall into a fresh bag of fertilizer I'd left by the shed. She popped up covered in dirt and yelled, "You attacked me with chemicals." I couldn't help it. I laughed so hard I nearly joined the fainted chicken. Now she's writing a new rule. No fences, no chickens, and no laughing aloud. Tomorrow, I'm adding a lawn gnome with binoculars pointing at her house. Let's see what clause she invents for that.